is a short video on releasing your VMO as well as kind of the muscles around our kneecap. And what tends to happen when we get knee pain oftentimes is we get the muscles around our kneecap kind of like stuck down. And what you could actually do to kind of look at this is you can take the kneecap and just kind of move it side to side here, move it up and down. Oftentimes when these muscles get tight, the kneecap gets stuck down. So a lot of the times when we're extending our knee, we're moving side to side, that kind of thing, we don't have much mobility, and as a result, we start to get shearing on the kneecap of the skin and just bad things happen. So what we want to do, we're going to take a lacrosse ball here or a tennis ball, and we're going to start this on our VMO. Okay, so VMO, just medial portion of the quad here. All right, I'm going to start this. I'm going to do this so you can see me here. I'm going to start this right here in this area. Just kind of get into this area. And what I'm going to do is I'm just kind of turning my leg this way. I'm just pumping my foot up and down here. Just pulling my heel to my butt. Again, kind of getting into that area and just letting it sink in. I'm going to spend about maybe 20 to 30 seconds in this position. Hold, let it sink in. And what I'm going to do is just kind of slowly just move it across my kneecap. So I'm just going to move right across the top anyway. So I'm going to turn it in a little bit. Do the same thing. Again, turn in a little bit. Do the same thing. Again, spending about 20 to 30 seconds in each position until I get to the other side and we get a full release. Okay, so that would be thing one. Okay, now thing two is we're going to roll what is called the rectus femoris, which is just this middle quad muscle here. Okay, so the rectus femoris has the ability to extend the hip flex the hip as well as flex the knee. Okay, extend the knee. So what we want to do is roll from about here all the way up to the top of the hip. Okay, and the rectus femoris tends to get pretty tight. Okay, so what we're going to do here is pretty similar. Okay, we're going to get the ball right in this area here, right in the middle of the quad. Okay, and again, I'm just going to put my heel to my butt here. Do that about 5 to 10 times. Move it up a bit. Do the same thing, again, about 5 to 10 times. And just keep going, kind of traversing the muscle belly here until I get to the top of my hip. And when you find a spot that hurts or a spot that is particularly painful, of course you're going to want to spend more time on it. So again, I just kind of let it sink in, move very slowly, work the range of motion that I have. You notice that when I get to a certain point, my body starts to kick up. So again, if your pump is like that, that's perfectly fine, but just let it sink in. Again, maybe 5 to 10 pumps in each position. We call that flossing your knee, and that's how we roll.